We need to create additional fire exit in this area from 2 levels underground parking garage. So let's have a look on particular levels. First of all, I'd like to go and create section so we understand from which level to which level. Let's go to basement 1. We have old-fashioned JPEG loaded. I'd like to hide it permanently, and I'd like to create section view through this area so we understand which level connects to which. Okay, we need basement 3 to connect to basement 1 to connect to mezzanine. So I'm going to basement 3 first. Then I'm going to look at basement 1 and then mezzanine. Those 3 levels have to be connected. Let's start from the bottom. So basement 3. I'm going to create set of stairs under architecture, circulation, stairs by component. I'm going from basement 3 to basement 1. Desired number of risers 15. Now create this on the side here. 7 rises created, click, and at 8 rises created, finish. I'm going to take exterior railing out. I'm going to flip this one on a stringer, and I'm going to move it to the corner here. So select stairs, move corner of stringer, corner of my stairs. One more time. Make sure you're snapping to, just overriding with SE, snapping to the end of those stairs. Now I'm going to create wall that is 11.5 inches away from this wall. I'll go ahead, create wall 200 thick, so generic 200. Let's use it this way. Location line, finish face exterior. Offset 7, 11.5. So this basically gives me a guarantee that the wall is created with a specific distance. I'll adjust it to 11.5. And I'm going to fit my stairs exactly into this area. So select stairs, edit stairs, I'm going to move with reference from the edge of stringer to face of the wall. Now I'm going to create reference plane RP, midpoint of my landing going up, and additional RPs with 2-inch offset on each side. 1 and 2. Escape, escape. Now I'm going to edit this stair flight to this width. I'm going to edit this one to this width and finish my stairs. I need my landing to be 4 feet deep, so I'll create additional reference plane with offset 4 feet. And I'm going to move my stairs with referencing from the riser point to the reference plane. Now I'm going to re-edit. Before I re-edit, I'll create additional reference plane with offset 2 inches along the exterior wall of the basement. Now I'm going to re-edit my staircase. And I'm going to stretch my landing to match. Finish stairs. Now I'm going to stretch my railing. The railing has to project about 12 inches in. So again, I'll create reference plane with 1 foot offset. Escape, escape. Select my railing. Edit path. Make sure that railing projects 1 foot into your landing. Finish it. So that basically gives me a layout for the first level of stairs. And if I go to a section view, yes, I can see that those stairs basically connect basement 3 to basement 1. Control tab coming back to this plan. Now I'm going to stretch my wall and I'm going to insert my elevator shaft just to create a proper spacing for my entire enclosure. Look, that's going to be under component. My elevator was preloaded into the project. Using spacebar, I'm going to rotate, place it anywhere, escape, escape. I'm going to align under modify, align, face of wall with face of pit. So that's approximate position of my elevator shaft. And now I'm going to go to level above and I'm going to duplicate what I've just done here. So that would be my basement 1, and make sure I'm on wireframe so I can see through. I'll create additional reference plane to indicate face of my stairs and to indicate center line of my stair run. Escape, escape, back to architecture tab, stairs by footprint. Now those stairs go from basement 1 to mezzanine, and I have, yes, desired number of risers 16. So I'm just going to trace this layout from below and finish. Now I'm going to do the same thing that I've done with edits on floor below. Delete this railing, flip this railing, and then using references from below I'm going to stretch my staircase. So edit, and on the inside same with the opposite side. And same with my landing. Now I have to finish my adjustment on my railing, so select railing, edit path, snap to the same reference plane, finish. If I go to my 3D view, that's the area where I keep working. If I hide my perimeter walls, I can clearly see that some cutouts are needed for clearances. So let's edit this footprint, edit boundaries. To be precise, I'm going back to basement 1, and I'm just going to trace with boundary lines opening of those stairs. Escape, escape, trim. So this is trimmed. Now trim this one and this one, and here, and finish and verify on 3D. So here's my first opening. Now I'm selecting mezzanine plate, and I'm going to edit boundaries. Again, to be precise, I will go to mezzanine footprint and do this edit from here. Boundary lines, trim, and finish. The answer should be no, because otherwise you're changing wall heights, and that might create some issues for you later during the duration of this project. So here is a proper layout for my stairs and also cutouts of my floor plates. Now let's handle perimeter walls. This should be enclosed area, so obviously fire rating required. Back to basement 3. I will need to create vestibule. So this wall here will extend more or less to grid line, and this wall should actually go from basement 3 to basement 1 minus 8 inches. That's the height of the wall to the underside of slab above. Let's create some other walls here. So I'll basically trace this wall here. Escape, escape. Basement offset 0. So this is from from basement 3 to basement 1 again, minus 8 inches. And we have to close it. Actually, I should have done it this way. Architecture, wall, generic, yes. Basement 1 minus 8 inches. There we go. And keep closing those walls. Now I have alignment here. I have to move this to the inside, so flip interior face to exterior face. Right click, disallow joint, bring this wall to snap, but the connection is called joint. Now I'm going to move my elevator to provide sufficient mechanical space at the back. If you want to control it via listening dimensions, so this will be 6 feet. Sorry, this should have been actually 5 feet. And now we have to provide additional walls front and back of the elevator shaft. So basement 3 to basement 1. And closing at the back of the elevator here. And let's review this in 3D again. So if I hide temporarily floor plates. I can see that I have my vestibule enclosures, I have my stair enclosure, and I have my elevator shaft walls. Now I have to copy this to level above, so let's select perimeter wall, tab, perimeter wall selected, control, front and back of the elevator shaft, control, partition, copy to clipboard, paste to selected level. You want to put this on basement level 1. Now those walls should actually have specific height adjusted, so up to level mezzanine minus 8 inches, because there's a difference here floor to floor. So if you do it this way, you actually do it in a single step. It's probably the fastest way to do it. Now I'm going to actually reset temporary view overrides, and I'm going to create penthouse on the top of mezzanine. So let's go to mezzanine level, and let's make sure that this is wireframe, and I'd like to have underlay from level below, so basement 1, and I can trace my entire enclosure with a simple wall. So this wall will be on the mezzanine up to level first floor. That's fine. Simple rectangular shape. And review it in 3D. So obviously the height has to be adjusted. Tab. Second floor, apply. You will also have to carry elevator shaft walls. So let's create wall, mezzanine to second floor. And I'm just physically tracing escape, escape, gain wall, the view that I have below. So that's next wall, and the back side of my elevator shaft, escape, escape, 3D view. Now I have to provide opening for my elevator. So let's go to mezzanine floor plan, shaft opening inside of those enclosure walls. Finish it, and let's verify if we have the cutout. So I'm just moving my section to C, and what did we cut? So let's review this in 3D view again. Here's my shaft opening. So we just ended up too high. Let's pull this down. Back to Control Tab, section view. So here would be my preferred condition. Okay. You can clearly see that the shaft conditions are open. Back to 3D view. So you have your floor plates, you have your opening for elevator, and you have your openings for the staircase. Let's create roof by extrusion. So I'll create this from one of the elevation views. Roof. By extrusion, I'll pick up this surface as my working plane. This will be carried by second floor, yes. Offset 0, yes. I'm going to sketch a 3-point arc. Any radius will do at this point. Give it a bit of an overhang. I'm not really paying attention to particular details at the moment. Now roof type. So this will be let's say generic roof 300. Extrusion start, offset yes, yes, but I'd like to have 2-cut plumb with fascia, let's say 6 inches, or maybe give it 8 inches. And let's go to the top where I can clearly see overhangs. And the last thing I'd like to do is opening for the elevator doors. So we need to create openings in the elevator shaft enclosure. Let's go to basement 3, which is the lowest level, and let's create additional section view, actually from the opposite end, looking this way. Let's go wireframe. You can clearly see that you need an opening in this area, in this wall. So that would be wall opening. It would be difficult to pick up, so maybe we can do it in a different fashion. Let's go to switch it to hidden line. See if we can tab. Yes, we can tab this wall. And now I can actually create the opening here. Whoops, this went outside. So here's my opening that I will stretch. And I need to see this in wireframe again, because I'd like to see the elevator behind it. So here's my cab, here's my opening, maybe lower, and I'm going to copy paste 2 levels above. So that would be basement 1 and also mezzanine. Back to the section view. So here are my openings. I'd like to copy this opening to basement 1 because I missed it. And that basically concludes the elevator shaft. Because the elevator shaft should be actually fire rated, all those walls should be technically attached to the roof. Also, I think we just went too high with the elevator shaft. We penetrated the roof here. No need for this. So I'll fix it in 3D view. And I'm going also to change the elevator shaft or the elevator rails projection to, let's say, 28 feet. So they're confined within. The perimeter walls should be attached to the roof, otherwise you have no protection from elements. So here's what I'm going to do. First I'm going to select interior walls. 1, press and hold Control. 2, press and hold Control 3. Attach top base to the roof. And now I'm going to select perimeter walls. Tab, all of them, attach to perimeter. Attach perimeter walls to the roof. And here's your penthouse enclosure. So you have basement 3 condition, you have basement 1 condition, and you have mezzanine condition with fire rated enclosures around stairs and the elevator. All you have to do now is just place doors, exit doors, provide correct swing of those doors, and the project is done. Thank you.